It's time for another episode of the Daily Blogcast for Internet Marketing, where every day we find all the best industry blog posts and turn them into something you can listen to, because you can't read. Now, here are your hosts, Mark and Bryan.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 67. I'm learning to speak again.
Oh, where's the reading coach?
So, Tequila Tuesday.
Yeah.
I should say Tequila Free Tuesday.
I don't have any more tequila because I used it when I smashed my monitor today.
Yeah.
After I ran into a freaking reCAPTCHA piece of crap. Have you looked at that crap lately? I showed it to you.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I can't believe how crappy reCAPTCHA is. It's like apparently they were thwarted by hackers or whatever. Yeah. So now when you get your reCAPTCHA thing, like if you have to fill one of those out, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Humans can't do it.
No. Could you set up your computer to figure it out?
I know. I'm thinking about buying like a CAPTCHA breaking service like they sell for all those spammer guys. I mean, I can't believe how shitty that is. I really can't. And then I played the little audio thing.
Yeah.
I played it for you. It's like, okay, say it's all. It's like, was that a 5? Was that a 3? I don't know.
Horrible.
I invite you all to try this. So this all came up because I'm trying to be good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use a VPN now all the time.
Yeah.
You know, to encrypt the traffic. And
What's that stand for? Virtual Private Network?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm using private internet access, and no dig against them. I mean, they're cheap and they work, but this is the second website I've gone to where I get flagged as a bot. Apparently a bunch of jerk-offs have been using that to run their bot scripts on.
Yeah.
So now I'm a bot.
Yeah.
So now even when I log in, I have to go through a CAPTCHA, and the CAPTCHA is impossible to type. I literally tried to do like 10 times and I couldn't do it.
Did you look at it without going through the VPN?
Well, yeah, that'll work.
So then it looks pretty, I mean, it's still difficult, but
No. The CAPTCHA just doesn't show up. The CAPTCHA looks shitty no matter what.
Yeah.
As soon as you see the CAPTCHA, you're done. You're over. You're not getting anywhere.
Oh,
You have to reset your password or something. But if it detects the IP or whatever it is I assume it's an IP.
Yeah. That
the VPN is on, it thinks, oh, you're a bot. Probably because, like I said, someone was using this service somehow to screw with them. This was LinkedIn, and this happened on 2 sites today.
Oh, man.
And that's why I smashed my tequila bottle on the monitor, and we can't drink anything anymore. I should have just drank it probably because I would have got less irritated.
Yeah. You might have figured it out when your eyes cross and get all blurry.
I can't believe how crappy that looks. It's just amazing to me.
Horrible. Well, I have something in the security department to talk about.
We didn't say what episode this was.
67.
That's right.
I didn't say 67?
Nope. You were like,
oh yeah. I was like,
you couldn't talk at the beginning.
So anyhow, as of 11 o'clock Eastern time this morning, this is from yesterday, we are monitoring the largest distributed brute force attack on WordPress installation that we've ever seen.
Oh, noes.
So a brute force attack is when an attacker tries many times to guess your username and password combination by repeatedly sending login attempts. A distributed brute force attack is when an attacker uses a large number of machines spread around the internet to do this in order to circumvent any blocking mechanisms.
Right.
So I actually noticed my WordFence account was sending me emails stating this IP was blocked, this IP was blocked, this IP was blocked.
So you know how to stop that though? To actually thwart it to begin with?
No.
One of the main ones? I learned this the other day. Don't have your login username be admin.
Yeah, but I think even with admin, they'll still hit it because they're trying different usernames too.
Oh, well, I would get those little periodic things from WordFence.
Yeah.
And it would be like, someone tried to log in with admin all the time and it's annoying. So I just changed my username from admin to something else and I don't get them anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Because I think all the dummies assume that your username is admin. They don't pick some random username.
Yeah, I try to change that stuff too. I thought there was some way to even get rid of that, the normal WP login.
Yeah,
page.
There's probably some sort of plugin or something that'll do it. I mean, you could do that
move
too.
the location and that will totally block them.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Watch out. So if you guys have WordPress, you're using WordPress, make sure it's all updated and squeaky clean and have a very hard to break password.
That's a good tip. That's going on right now?
Yep, going on right now.
And it's for regular WordPress installations or like the WordPress hosted site?
WordPress installations.
Wow.
Nuts.
I hate WordPress. WordPress is like a giant amount of work to maintain.
Yeah.
They're getting better though. Like they have that new version is supposed to be like doing the core patches. We
Oh, it
talked
does
about
core?
this the other day. Yeah, it does core patches.
I thought only security updates.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Security.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't do core.
Okay,
updates.
whatever. Well, it does the security ones now.
Yeah, what I did because
You're WordPress dork now too.
I don't care about a lot of my WordPress sites, so you could go in and edit the code on like I think it's the functions.php file or something,
Sure.
and so you could add some script to that to update all the plugins and update the core, like no matter what,
Yeah.
which probably isn't recommended, but
Yeah, because all your crap breaks and then everybody calls you. I mean, if you did that on your client sites,
yeah, then
hundreds
it'd be
of
a
sites,
problem.
you'd have hundreds of phone calls.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck.
Nothing works.
Good luck. I've got a post here from Digiday, and it's called When Publishers Pay for Ad Views. And I thought this was kind of interesting. So he writes, there's a new game in town. First, create video content. Next, get big brands to pay big bucks for pre-roll video ads. Finally, pay people to watch the content and the ads, of course. So he said that's pretty much what's going on for publishers such as Condé Nast, Meredith, AOL, and Entrepreneur.com, which are all listing content on rewards platforms, Swagbucks. The Swagbucks model is a simple one. The company rewards consumers in virtual currency if they complete certain activities, some of which include watching publishers' videos or loading their article pages.
Wow.
Users can then exchange their Swagbucks for gift cards for major retailers, including Amazon, Walmart, and Target. Publishers pay Swagbucks for generating video views on the content. She said on Friday, for example, users that viewed 2 videos on Entrepreneur.com got, for at least 45 seconds each, were rewarded 1 Swagbuck, the equivalent of roughly 2 cents for their trouble.
Wow.
Both of the videos featured 30-second pre-roll ads for Intel. Condé Nast Wired was running a similar offer. Only users had to watch 4 videos to earn their Swagbucks. Those videos also featured pre-roll ads for Intel. Meanwhile, content from AOL's on-video distribution network is all over the Swagbucks site, featuring pre-roll ads that is sold to major brands like Time Warner Cable. We don't look at it as paying for users to watch,
Yeah.
said Fred Santarpia, Chief Digital Officer of Condé Nast Entertainment Group. We see it as marketing to drive audiences to our content.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Maybe, but Condé Nast is making sure these videos are monetized. The less charitable conclusion would be that this is classic arbitrage. If Condé can sell a video ad at $20 CPM
Yeah.
and it's paying something around 1.3 cents per view, the result isn't bad.
Yeah.
Santarpia said Condé Nast hasn't been working with Swagbucks long enough to figure out if this is turning a profit on its traffic, but said it might very well be.
Yeah.
And if a campaign is under-delivering, publishers have been known to get creative in making sure it does. And like every questionable practice in digital media, this one is dependent on the advertiser, on what the advertiser is buying. If an advertiser is okay with buying a video ad from a publisher, which is then shown to an incentivized audience, the general consensus is no harm, no foul. But whether that's disclosed is an open question in many instances. Typically, when an agency buys pre-roll video inventory from a major brand like Wired, they expect the publication's audience to consume it willingly, not for the publication to go out and pay consumers to watch it.
Yeah.
Isn't that ridiculous?
That's crazy. I can't believe they're getting away with that.
Yeah. So he says there's also a question of the type of traffic reward sites like Swagbucks drive. According to ComScore data, Swagbucks' 4 million strong monthly audience skews heavily towards females aged 25 to 34, which are 2.6 times more likely to visit the site than the average internet user. The site is also particularly popular in the East, North, Central states. And it says this is not a stretch to assume that this is the typical person maniacally clicking through videos on Swagbucks isn't exactly the sweet spot for an advertiser like Intel.
They're just trying to earn their 2 cents.
Yeah, exactly. I like how they were maniacally clicking though.
Yeah.
So so it goes on to question a little bit more about AOL, and I guess Entrepreneur.com was not available for comment.
Wow.
Neither did Intel.
We should use Swagbucks to promote our show.
1.6 cents per. What are we going to make them do? Go to our site and enter their email address or something?
No, I mean, just like, well, it depends. If you want to sell advertisements, Then you get a bunch of people to watch your video and get your distribution up there, and your audience grows.
So they have to load our page.
Yeah, watch.
And then they have to load or like us on Facebook or something?
No, and listen to our episode. And so then that would skew
how much that would cost.
That would skew the plays. So
I already pay every member of my family to listen to our episodes.
How about we just like pay everyone that pay our entire audience 2 cents per episode that they listen to.
There you go. That would only cost $0.05 a day.
Yeah, come on, guys. We can afford it.
Come on, please.
All right. Well, I have some Matt Cutts news.
Google Dork.
Oh, this isn't even from Barry Schwartz. What's going on here?
Hold the presses.
This is from Matt.
Stop the presses.
Matt Southern, and from Search Engine.
It's somebody named Matt.
Yeah, from Search Engine Journal, one of the top blogs I frequently visit. And the title is Matt Cutts explains how comments with bad spelling and grammar affect a page's ability to rank. And so he answered this question about spelling and grammar in his
Horseshoe money.
latest Webmaster Help video, because someone asked, should I correct the grammar on comments to my WordPress blog? Should I not approve comments with poor grammar?
Should I correct the grammar to comments on my WordPress
Is that crazy? Will approving comments with bad grammar issues affect my page's quality ratings? Because I guess people are getting all crazy about that stuff now.
What about stupid questions?
Yeah. Exactly. That's a dumb question. We're not going to answer this.
Yeah. You're an idiot. You're ruining my ranking.
I was surprised that he answered this question. I guess he made a joke about it, but I didn't watch the video. But everyone's all freaked out about like spun content and how grammar and everything is being picked up by Google. And they're like, oh, this is just another piece of junk article that someone got spun or purchased on Fiverr. So he said that says poorly written comments have no effect on the ability to rank. So don't worry about it. This is not something you need to worry about. So that was quick and easy one on that one. So I have another one, and this is from johnchow.com.
Another quick one.
And it's actually another reader's question from johnchow.com, but it was a guest post by Michael Chibuzor. And reader's question, how can I make money blogging? Oh, if it was just that simple.
Wait, doesn't John Chow have like a whole free ebook that tells you all that stuff?
Yeah.
And he asked it on his blog?
It's probably along the same lines of the in-depthness that it goes to. You'll enjoy this. So he says, this is the wrong question. Why? Because you can't make money blogging. Yes, you read that correctly, and I mean every ounce of that statement. It's like he's putting every ounce. The truth is that successful blogger, didn't make money blogging. They earn their income from monetizing the blog.
Oh,
yeah.
Distinction. Distinction.
I was like, oh man, really? Oh, this is going to be a good article. But at first I thought John Chow wrote it. So I was like, oh, this is going to be even better. But they said, in other words, they provided what their audience needs in the form of ebooks, video courses, membership access, affiliate offers, and so on. And he said, I see a blog as a tool for my business. There's nothing fancy about blogging. It's just important to provide the answers to the questions of your ideal readers. So here's how you could earn more. And it goes into a little more detail.
You monetize more.
Yeah. Money doesn't fall from the sky. You know that?
I did not know that.
It's the byproduct of a solved problem. In other words, when you help someone become better or add a qubit to their knowledge, they'll have no other option than to exchange their money with you.
Did you say add a qubit?
Yes.
Okay.
So do you understand? That's very important. That's the most important of the most important part of the whole article. I better read it again.
Okay.
Okay. So when you help someone become better or add a qubit to their knowledge.
Do you know what a qubit is, by the way?
It's a form of measurement.
Yeah, no kidding. But I was thinking like, what is this like? I was thinking back to like school and I'm thinking, is this like Mesopotamian or something?
Yeah.
So I just Googled qubit, and qubit is an ancient measure of length. I knew it was something from history. Yeah. It's a qubit?
I think that had to have been a spun article. Qubit? How would they've got a qubit in there?
Right.
Okay, so add a qubit to their knowledge They'll have no other option.
It's based on the length of a forearm from the elbow to the tip of the middle finger.
That's good measurement.
Yeah, it's from the Middle Ages.
They'll have no other option than to exchange their money with you. None. No other options.
Okay.
So get to know your target audience, offer a viable product at a reasonable price. The product doesn't have to be yours. He started out as an affiliate marketer promoting people's products to my readers, and he loves doing it. If the product is yours, make sure that you offer it at a reasonable price.
Mm-hmm.
Your blog may not be getting thousands of readers per day, but that doesn't matter provided they're interested in your product and have money to buy. Do you still have questions? You don't have any questions, right?
Nope, none.
I believe you could make enough money to support your life and family through blogging, but don't take shortcuts because it could turn out to be the long route. Find out what your readers and prospects are struggling with, and then offer a viable product at a reasonable price. And work smarter and don't give up, no matter the pressure from family and friends.
Wow.
So that's it. That's all you need to do to make money from blogging.
Well, that sounds easy.
I know, it's super easy.
Sounds clear and simple to follow.
Yeah. It might have been for some novices in our audience, but that's all you need to do.
Okay.
Just get that qubit out there.
Okay, so my next article is from POF.com, the POF blog, written by Ben from POF. I don't know Ben's last name. He just signs a Ben.
And what's Plenty of Fish?
Plenty of Fish. Yeah, I should have said that.
All right.
Sorry.
No,
so Plenty of Fish is a free dating site for those of you that don't know. And it's the go-to place, man, to run dating on social media, run dating in general, because Facebook doesn't allow dating anymore.
Were you one of their first members?
No, I was not.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you get that idea from?
All your girlfriends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Qubit for your thoughts. So this is called Slimy Pro Tip for the Lazy Affiliate.
All right.
And this is actually pretty cool.
Love slimy tips.
Yeah. That's what she said.
That didn't come out right.
I've heard that about you. So anyway, hey readers. That was horrible. Hey readers, I feel kind of slimy for this next tip I'm going to share. It's no secret that there is a lot of money being made in the dating vertical on POF. Sometimes you may find it challenging to come up with new ways to say the same old thing, right?
Yep.
Well, here's an approach I guarantee you've never tried. There are language websites out there designed to help non-English speakers by telling them how to say certain phrases. So one could technically utilize this resource to your advantage. And he gives an example here, englishforums.com, and he gives a URL. So he says, not saying that you should, but technically you could. You could sign up and say, hi, I am want to date fat girl, but do not know what to write. How to say, I want to date fat woman in non-insult way. And watch the ad copy suggestions roll in. And then he says, I'm going to go take a shower now. Isn't that great?
That's funny. So he could come up with a bunch of ad copy by putting that in there?
Yeah, because people will like help you because you're this poor foreigner guy that needs help and wants to date heavy women.
Oh, man, that's great.
Hi, I am want to date fat girl, but do not know what to write. How to say, I want to date fat woman in non-insult way.
I think I've seen that on one of my blogs. Someone posted that like as a comment.
How to date women with waist of many cubits long. Now I kind of sound like Tonto Kimosabe.
Yeah. Wow. That's great.
So that's it. Short and sweet.
I get so many of those crazy blog comments on all the different websites that I have that just, they make no sense.
Oh, they're like the spun content stuff?
Yeah. Totally spam and just sound like, I love article, share with friend. Is that okay? Or like, okay? Or like, I can't even make a horrible example.
Yeah.
But so I'll take out the URL and then I'll respond to it. They're like, yeah, no problem. Share with friend.
I like the ones that don't even comment on the article. Like somebody got smarter and was like, really love your theme. Where'd you get that theme from?
What plugins do you use?
Yeah. What plugins do you use? I love your theme.
Yeah.
This is an awesome blog.
So retarded.
Yeah.
Okay. So this should make you feel a little bit better. This guy over at the School of Podcasting. Oh man, I meant to look up his name. Darn it. Oh wow. So
you have to put it on
Yeah, I'll put it in the show
on
notes,
the
of course.
episode 67 show notes.
Yeah. So, but he's a pretty famous guy. He's been podcasting for a long time. I saw him when I was at NMX, and I think he was doing a live podcast there. And this is his November income report. And I was listening to a few of his episodes this morning because they're pretty interesting.
What's the name of the site?
Schoolofpodcasting.com.
Okay.
And this should make you feel a little bit better because he's on to episode like 350 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's been doing this for like 20 years. No, I think like 10 years. So like some crazy amount of time. And his November income report was $1,238.
You're kidding.
No. So this is, that was his total income.
But how many shows does he do?
Once a week. I think every Monday he comes out with a new episode.
Is it Dave Jackson?
Probably.
Is it this dude? I went to schoolofpodcasting.com.
Yep. Yeah, that looks like him.
Okay.
All right. So he brought in $1,878. 56% of that was through consulting, 12% affiliate income, 29% memberships, and 3% book sales. He had $648 in expenses, so he made $1,238.
Well, there you go. See, it's School of Podcasting. That means he's a teacher, and everybody knows teachers are underpaid.
Teachers don't get paid. So, but I'm sure that's just his income from schoolofpodcasting.com, not necessarily his gross income.
No. Well, I interpreted it as his income for the actual site.
Yeah. So that's not bad. So once we get up to show 350 something, you could look forward to.
I quit.
Quit now. And then I heard NickyCakes over at NickyCakes.com.
Yeah.
He's a pretty famous or infamous affiliate.
Yeah, in the
marketer.
CPA affiliate world, sure.
Yeah. And so he has this blog post, The Cake Show Podcast. Number 1, build an automated e-commerce empire. So he decided to start a little podcast over there too.
He was doing Cakes TV for a while.
That's right.
And he would do like that split screen where he'd have like 4 people in there.
Yeah. Those were pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
It's time for him to make a comeback on that. And
he's got a pretty big following. I mean, he was kind of dormant for a while, but he's got a pretty good following.
Yeah.
I'll bet you he'll start making money with us right away.
Oh, I'm sure. But the first episode was kind of interesting. He had Patrick Kelly come in, and she talked about having starting your own e-commerce shop with little initial investment, and also discussing the benefits of living in Southeast Asia as an online business guy. And so he had a few real basic steps. These are just from the show notes. I'm sure they went into much more detail on the show itself. He suggested sign up with Shopify. It's a free 1-month trial, $30 after that. You host the shop, handle payments, etc. And then register with fulfillment by Amazon, that's FBA. Order a small quantity of your product from anywhere that could put correct labeling on it and have it shipped directly to FBA, to fulfillment by Amazon. You can find products over at Alibaba, and then you connect your Shopify store with the FBA, and they will handle all of your inventory counts and ships out your products. So kind of gave a quick rundown on how to start an e-commerce website. So that's about it. NickyCakes, new podcast. Go, Nicky. All right.
Alrighty. So this is a article from marketingland.com. How much time do we have? We have a lot of time?
We have about 6 minutes.
Okay.
Dougie Fresh.
This will be fun.
You're on.
So this is with content marketing, link building is obsolete, right? It seems that every day a new blog post is published claiming that link building is dead. It makes for a great headline, but it's just not true. In fact, it's much more alive and will be for the foreseeable future. Unfortunately, the content marketing purists who preach the build it and they will come methodology are setting themselves up and their audience for failure. It says, when I get asked by other businesses, should I continue link building in the future? I usually say your competitor would love it if you stop building links to your content. So not all links are bad, he writes. Spamming used to be commonplace in the SEO world. The quantity of links trumped quality when it came to search engine rankings, and internet marketers were focused on getting links at any cost.
True.
Unfortunately, Google has cracked down on spam to death old school link building, forcing website owners to embrace more sustainable methods of achieving high quality backlinks. Links still matter, and there are many legitimate ways to obtain links that do not violate any search engine terms of service. Even Google's own head of web spam, Matt Cutts, recently stated not all link building is bad. And I looked up the link to this post, and that was in June 2013.
Wow.
So maybe he's reversed himself since then. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he says there are still many ways to build links to your content without being a spammer. Consider link reclamation, partnerships, sponsorships, and even traditional marketing, press releases, radio, TV, etc., that can result in a link. As long as links are actually helpful to the intended audience, they will positively affect SEO and rankings. Sustainable, penguin-proof links aren't impossible to obtain, and even some old-school link building tactics can still work when done correctly. Some methods, such as forum links, directories, and most recently guest blogging, have been knocked down by Matt Cutts as spammy tactics. Why? Because they're done incorrectly and spammed. But would you pass up a relevant link from an Adobe forum with a domain authority of 100? How about a link from dmoz.org directory or a guest blogging opportunity on your competitor's own website written by an expert at your organization? Not all links are bad, but you have to ask yourself, why are you building the link? If it's just for Google, you're starting off all wrong.
Yeah.
So he says social signals aren't being used. Many marketers believe that social signals are being used as a ranking factor, but that just isn't true. Cutts explained that +1s and any Google +1 social signal do not have an impact on search engine rankings. He also stated that Google Plus and other networks, social signals such as Facebook likes and shares and Twitter mentions and retweets won't improve rankings in the short term, but could help in the long term. Cutts said that an accumulation of social signals may be able to give search engine bots a clue as to whether your content is authentic and should be trusted, and could eventually affect search engine rankings.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk recently about that the +1s and of course anything in the Google Plus area, how that they're interpreting those social signals now.
It seems that
and Twitter retweets and stuff.
It seems anything that Google owns, they give priority and precedence to, so I wouldn't doubt it either.
Yeah.
But he says the build it and they will come thing doesn't exist. He says the quality content creation can make link building easier. It does not mean that proactive link building shouldn't be a part of your content marketing strategy. Consider that 73% of B2B content marketers say they're producing more content than they did a year ago. More and more content continues to be produced, which means more and more competition. Without manually building links to your content through promotion, distribution, and other proactive link building tactics, you run the risk of losing out to your competitors that are. So in conclusion, getting backlinks is hard work. That's probably the single biggest reason people want social media and other factors to outweigh the value of links. In my opinion, there's no way that search engines are going to make links a zero factor anytime soon. And though many content marketers may like to think that creating quality content is on its own is good enough, it's not, and links are undoubtedly still the top ranking factor. So he just goes on to encourage you to do it right and talks more about it in this article. But
yeah, I think if you do it right, especially even with the guest posting and stuff, if it's a real related article to what that website's all about.
Yeah.
And I mean, they already have the domain authority. So if you could get an article up there that really helps their audience, that you're going to benefit, and it's going to be counted as a good link.
And just an article that doesn't suck in general.
Yeah.
Probably.
Not like a cat sweater article on Moz. I don't think you wouldn't get any juice.
No. You would not even get a cubit of juice.
Oh, man. That was going to be my line. I was going to say, well, I think that wraps it up with another episode of the Daily Blogcast. I hope we left you with at least 1 cubit of
knowledge.
1 cubit of valuable information. So, thanks. You ruined it.
Sorry.
All right, guys. Well, that's another episode, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
See ya.
You've been listening to the Daily Blogcast for Internet Marketing.
Visit our site, dailyblogcast.net, where you can find show notes and links to all of the blogs mentioned in this episode.
While you're there, make sure to sign up to our free newsletter so you're notified of new episodes and get a bunch of goodies delivered directly to your inbox.
Don't forget, we need your support, so do us a favor and log into iTunes and leave a rating and a review. It only takes a minute and they'll really help us out. See you tomorrow.
See ya!